In this video, we'll be talking about the movement in other animals. We have seen the movement in the human beings. So the skeletal, the muscular system work in coordination with each other to bring about the movement in the human beings. Similarly, it stands to explore the movement in different organisms such as earthworm, snail, cockroach, birds, etc. Let's first begin with the movement in earthworm. So the earthworm, which is known as the farmer's friend. Earthworm is an invertebrate, that means they don't have a backbone. In earthworm, the movement is because of the repeated contraction and expansions of the body. So the earthworm do not have bones, but their body is made up of the several rings, that is the metamers, which are joined to each other. With the help of the muscles, their body are able to shorten and extend. The earthworms secrete a slimy substance which helps in the movement of the body. It has many tiny bristles projecting out which are connected with the muscles, enabling them to get a good grip. Now moving further, let's talk about the movement in the snail. The snail is having the outer skeleton, that is the shell. So shell is the exoskeletal of the snail. It is not made up of the bones, but it consists of a head and a muscular foot. So with the help of the muscular foot, they are able to move in a wavy motion. Now moving further, let's talk about the movement in cockroach. We all know that in insect there are 3 pairs of the legs which help this cockroach to walk, climb and fly. The body is covered with a hard exoskeletal which is made up of the chitin. This exoskeletal contains number of plates which are joined together. The body of the cockroach have 2 pairs of the wings which are attached to its body, and with the help of the muscles they move when they fly. So the movement in the cockroach is brought about by the 3 pairs of the legs and with the help of the wings. Let's talk about the movement in fish. When we look at a fish, it has a streamlined body. The tail and the head of a fish are smaller as compared to the middle portion. And with the help of the streamlined body, they are able to gain the motion and swim in the water. So fins are helpful in swimming in case of fish. Let's talk about the movement in the birds. The birds have bones, but these bones are light and spongy. These light and the spongy bones help the birds to fly in the air. Now the forelimbs in the birds are modified into the wings, and the hollow bones and strong muscular system help the birds during the flight. The bird flaps its wings while flying. I hope you understood the video. Thank you so much for watching this video. Stay tuned for more interesting ones.